Another tip about running an Atlas shaper: when you go to use the automatic ratcheting mechanism, you might have found that it doesn't fully click, right? Like, you flip the switch and it looks like it wants to, but it doesn't actually click. Now, there's a couple things that could be going on. Number one is you don't have the eccentric set far off enough to let it to grab a tooth. And that could be, but more often than not, it's because of two things. One is, don't ever leave your handle on the lead screw for the traverse. And if I can get this on here while I'm filming, the reason is because the weight of the handle itself as it tries to lift it up is just too great. It won't actually skip to the next one. I mean, of course, if you move your eccentric all the way out, as if you were trying to move the full 25 thousandths a step over, it'll still work. You might only get 20 thousandths out of it. It might miss the last 5. So the weight of the handle is not good to leave on the lead screw. So anytime you run this, always make sure you keep this handle somewhere else. I either keep it on the vise itself, or I just throw it underneath the table like this to where it can't fall down while I'm running the machine. Of course, you don't ever want to leave it on here or up here. That just creates problems. The other problem that can be happening is on the opposite side of this lead screw for the traverse is a lock and jam nut. They're right here. Chances are you bought your machine used and someone else has messed with it. If this is over tightened, it creates too much stress on that lead screw. It makes it very hard for it to turn, and the ratcheting mechanism doesn't have enough power for it to click. So there's a couple things for you to check. You go to run your automatic traverse and it's not working for you. Those are the things to look for. Is your handle on it? Is the lock and jam nut too tight? And is your eccentric set to the right point? Those will really help you figure that out. I guess there could be a whole nother issue going on for you, but for me, that's what I've seen. So never leave your handle on. Make sure that nut's loose and make sure your eccentric is good.